it's Abby. Welcome back to my channel. Today's a big day. I am on my way right now to pick up my first Azure Standard order. Our drop is about 25-30 minutes away. I've got about 45 minutes till the truck is supposed to be there, so I'll be there a little bit early, but I am super excited about our first order. Hopefully this will turn into something that we can use on a regular basis for stocking up and bulk buying. I am a little bit nervous. I'm not real fond of new situations, new things, unknown. I'm sure it's gonna be fine, but also it is going to be right in the middle of nap time, so this little guy's with me. So I'm a little unsure of how that's gonna work. I brought the stroller just to see, but we'll figure it out. All right, I'll update you in just a little bit. Okay, we are back from the drop. That was actually pretty painless, kind of fun. There was way more people than I expected there to be. I don't know what I had in mind, but there was probably 40 or 50 people at that drop. So it went very quickly, painlessly. We helped unload the truck. It did start raining at the very end, so we kind of had to hurry through it, but went well. So I was just gonna kind of give an overview and show you what I got. I didn't go crazy this month with this order. I was trying to keep it, relatively small-ish, and just try out some of the things before I go and buy them like in big bulk. Some things I did know I wanted in bulk, so I went ahead and did that. So let's get done packing. And I apologize if you hear weird noises in the background. My baby turkeys are right behind the camera in their little pen, and my dog is watching them, so they're kind of going crazy right now. Okay, this first box, I've got 4 of the Alexander Eco Dairy A2 milk. My toddler had a milk protein allergy when he was littler. At 1, we switched him to A2 milk, and he does really well with it. I love this brand. I love that Azure carries it, so I can buy that in bulk. I usually do anyways, but to have it delivered is even better. So I got 4 of these. And that will probably actually only last us like maybe 2 weeks. So next time I need to plan better and get probably the 12 pack. The next thing is in this box is balsamic vinegar. I wanted to try their brand. I like that it's organic. I have never tried the organic from my grocery store, but I'm almost out of my balsamic, so I went ahead and tried this. And then we've got some elbow macaroni. Again, toddler, we eat lots of pasta. So I'm excited to try that. Some egg noodles. These are the wide ones. I love the wider egg noodles for my chicken noodle soup, which I keep on hand. I'll make a big batch of it and then freeze some in smaller portions. That way, when anybody's feeling under the weather, I have chicken noodle soup ready to go. So I wanted to try their pasta. Box number 1. This must be the sales flyer catalog. I've seen in other videos that each month they send out the sales catalog for the next month, so I'm excited to look through there and see what I might need. Got 2 ounces of whole vanilla beans. I'm planning on making my own homemade vanilla extract. So went ahead and got some organic vanilla beans. We've got lime juice. I didn't realize it was going to be a little bottle. We go through a lot of lime juice, as well as lemon juice in this house. My girls love to put these in drinks. I use it in canning, etc. So next time I'll have to get way more of this, but I wanted to try the brand before I bought in too big of a bulk. Some Worcestershire sauce. I love Worcestershire sauce. Hate saying it, but wanted to try the organic version. And I did check prices on everything before I bought them from Azure against my home grocery store to make sure that it was a good deal. And all of these products that I've gotten are cheaper than what I can buy at the grocery store for the same value or the same type of product. Jar of mustard. We go through a lot of mustard, especially in the summertime when we're having hot dogs and hamburgers and other grilled things. I love that it's a glass jar. And these are their canning jars. So after we're finished with it, I can repurpose it and use it to can. Same thing with the peanut butter. I got the glass jar. There are options for plastic, but I prefer glass. I use glass jars for everything in this house, everything. So I'm excited to not only try their peanut butter, but also to have the jar afterwards. I've heard good things about their peanut butter. I got lots of potatoes. I think I got 15 pounds of russet. Love that they're organic. I can't get organic potatoes at my local grocery store. My plan for well, we do go through a lot of potatoes too. We eat potatoes several times a week. But I'm planning on trying to can some potatoes just to have for quick meals, just because with lots of kids and on the go a lot, I don't have time to cook potatoes all the time. So for canning and having fast options, we are going to try that. Got these little fingerling potatoes. Got 3 packs of these. Again, we eat a lot of potatoes. And then what I was most excited about, well, I was excited about the whole thing, but we also go through a lot of cheese in this house. Now, this time around, I did not buy the big bricks. I wanted to try a couple before I did that. Also, I have some in the freezer already that I need to kind of eat through before I invest in the big bricks. But I got this brand is Origin Creamery. It's from a regenerative organic certified farm. So we got Gouda. We love Gouda cheese. That's one of our absolute favorite cheeses. And then I also got raw smoked cheddar. And then from, what is it, California Premium brand, just Parmesan cheese wedges. Anytime I make any kind of Italian food or a salad or something, we like to grate fresh Parmesan on it. So I always try to keep these on hand for anything like that. Okay, so what's next? Needed another 5-gallon bucket because I got a 25-pound bag of the Redmond's real salt. I got the kosher, not the fine. I love the size of the grains with the kosher, but I needed a storage container. I've been using a gallon jar and it's just not big enough. I needed to go ahead and stock up on salt. Just gonna try their paper towels out. I like that they're bamboo, but just wanted to try something different from the normal store-bought brand that I usually get. So I'll have to update you next time on if I like that or not. And then I got 3 frozen items. I got a 5-pound bag of organic blackberries. I'm gonna make some blackberry jam with this. We also like blackberries in our yogurt, or we got an ice cream maker, so maybe we'll try doing some blackberry ice cream, but the primary purpose is to make some jam. And a 5-pound bag of celery chunks. or a dice. See how small they are. Oh, it's pretty small. They're diced pretty small. So celery is one of those things that I like to have on hand for throwing in soups or sauteing with onions or something just for a dish. But I don't like to buy it fresh because then I don't end up using all of it. So I like that Azure has the option for frozen. It's already frozen, so I can keep it in the freezer, just scoop out a little bit when I need it, and then it's always there. Well, this is one thing that I'll always keep in the freezer. Then my last frozen item is a 5-pound bag of frozen cranberries. I'm gonna make cranberry juice with these. We like cranberry juice, and I don't like the store-bought stuff that has all the junk in it. So I'm excited about that. And then my last thing I got, which I'm excited to see, I opened the box, but I did not actually look inside of it. But I've heard really good things about their canning jars. And I was so excited to see that they have one that is a 1.5 pints. Sometimes pints are too small for our family, but quarts are too big. So there are certain things like baked beans or something like that that it just makes sense to have a 1.5 pints. Also, I have seen that they make great drinking glasses. So that size is perfect for iced tea or lemonade or just a big glass of water. We use mason jars, like I said, for everything around here. So I'm excited to have a different size of drinking glass for us. And I did get the ones, they come with the option of getting lids or not getting lids. These came with the Superb lids. I hands down love these. I've used Ball, I've used just kind of an off-brand. These to me are the best. They all have sealed. I've never had one that didn't. And they pop so loud. Like there is no question whether your jar sealed or not. So went ahead and got this time with the lids and the rings. Just because I was kind of running out of the wide mouth lids. I have plenty of rings, but I was running out. So I was like, oh, I'll just go ahead and buy the ones with the rings and the lids. So that is it. Not too much, but enough to get my feet wet with Azure. I was very impressed with the whole process. I'm very impressed with the company. The drop was kind of fun. I'm hoping that, I'll start to meet people there and it'll be kind of a monthly little get together. I did notice, there were people there that clearly knew each other. So thank you for hanging out with me today and watching my Azure Standard haul. I will definitely be ordering from them again. I don't know if I'll do it every month or just kind of wait and see. My plan is to kind of spread out the bulk items, like cheese. If I get, a couple of bricks of cheese next month, then I probably won't have to for a little while. But I also kind of just want to try some of their new to me items and kind of get a feel for what I really like from ordering from them versus we have Costco and Sam's. I'm really trying to get away from so much the grocery store, which I've been doing a lot better lately. I used to go to the grocery store almost every other day just because I would try to cook from recipes and I would need more things and need more things, and then I let them go to waste, and it wasn't working for me. So that's kind of the purpose of starting up with Azure and building up my pantry, building up my freezers, is that I can now shop out of my house, out of the pantry, versus shopping from the grocery store every few days. So we will see how that goes. But again, thanks for hanging out with me. Until next time, see you later.